The beetroot is the taproot portion of a beet plant usually known in North America as the beet and also known as the table beet, garden beet, red beet, dinner beet or golden beet.
I like beetroot. It's a nice, very unique flavor. Although, I don't think I've ever tasted a beetroot that wasn't like pickled. Is that how you guys do it as well? It's just like wallowed in vinegar. Is that the only way that beetroot is eaten? Is it edible raw or like cooked or something? Because yeah, I only ever see the purple, big like dark purple liquidy beetroot. I sound like an idiot. I'm gonna stop talking about beetroot, but you know what I mean.
888,888,888,888,888,888,888,888,888,888.
Okay, that's not too big of a number.
888,888,888,888.
Okay.
8.
Oh no, there's more. Wait, okay, that wasn't too bad actually. Anyway, we've got NA number 1 Sharp against NA number 5 AyyJayy.
Wait, how is it 25?
Let's see if it will go in the direction of the rank. I don't think it will. My money's on AyyJayy for this one. He's got a lot of experience under pressure. Oh dear, that's a bad start for him though. He's just completely missed the ball, and that's 1-0 for Sharp. I take it back. It's going for complexity. GG's. Oh guys, I can't catch up with all the subs right now. I'm sorry, I'm going to do it between the games, but I really appreciate all those. I'll try and remember. Wait, I'm going to make a mark where I was, so I will probably forget. I think I said thank you to HaliRL and Brandon. I think that's where I stopped. I'll leave it there. But yeah, keys to victory here for Sharp. These days is going to be keeping up with AyyJayy's speed, because we saw recently AyyJayy was able to just outpace Chronic, who's not too shabby in the pace department himself. So, you know, Sharp's not able to keep up with AyyJayy. He might be in trouble. He's going for a bump here. Yes, he is, and he catches him on the goal line. That's a beautiful demo by Sharp. AyyJayy tried to stay far back on this. He didn't want to get close. He might not have even been aware until the very last second that the bump was coming in. From that angle that AyyJayy was defending from, it wasn't all that obvious. Good speed by Sharp. AyyJayy will come away with the boost though. And a free possession play. Sharp's wrong-footed. AyyJayy slams it into the bar. Sharp's still all over the place though here. It should be a goal for AyyJayy if he can avoid giving him the counter-attack. Oh, that's exactly what's going to happen though. Sharp diving in from the side. And AyyJayy did not think he was coming in from that angle. Plays it right into him. The flip reset was there for him. But he just didn't hit the ball away from where Sharp was going to be, even though he didn't have any boost. He certainly had a lot of speed coming in. Thanks for hosting all these matches, best channel hands down. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate it. No problem. You know, 1v1 or watching, you know, 1v1 content has always been something I enjoyed. That's a great flick by Sharp. We need to take a look at this from his POV. He is on fire earlier on, and he's making my prediction look very stupid, actually. He's been all over it, AyyJayy. Haven't seen the same attack twice, and that's something that these days I see leading to victory just as much as any other offensive quality. It's variety. That's what you need these days. You can't just do the same trick over and over again. Modern day 1v1. Oh, well, that's going to be hard to do again. Even if AyyJayy wanted to, I don't know if he could do this one. Not in a straight repeat, at least. I love that little touch before he shoots it with a flip reset there. Very nicely done, just putting the ball in front of himself into a position that he can still catch up with. Sharp had the previous flip reset covered. That one was just a bit too good from AyyJayy. Pre-flip attempt, and it's AyyJayy! The second goal of the game. And it's only stylish goals from him. Look at that ball chase from AyyJayy. No boost, but who cares? As long as you can get there first. Doesn't matter how much boost you've got sometimes. And he's got half the goals now. So 3 minutes and 9 left. A long way to go. I do think that AyyJayy's got more comeback potential than Sharp in this matchup. At least for now, I would give him that. Maybe if he's 2-0 ahead in the series, I could see AyyJayy throwing a game, because he definitely has done that in the past, but for now, he's got wicked comeback potential. Ridiculously difficult to stop in offense. Sharp learned his lesson from the previous AyyJayy aerial play. a lesson is don't give him any time to get the setup. If he lands a flip reset, then you need a good bit of luck to get a save. Well played though, Sharp again. That's 2 successful defenses of AyyJay's aerial offense. And although this one didn't have a flip reset, Sharp still had to be careful for the bump that could have been coming in underneath the ball. That's why we see him getting up high there. AyyJayy is having some difficulty getting past Sharp with consistency. Good tackle again by Sharp here. He's given himself an opportunity to make it 6. He's not going to get one though. AyyJayy completely out to boost. Wasn't sure whether or not Sharp was coming in for the ball. Had to go for himself. There's decent power on the shots from Sharp. This is risky though. AyyJayy certainly the closer man to the ball. He wants to boost on spawn, but not going to appear in time. Sharp's one step ahead of him, taking all the boost, even the small pads, away from AyyJayy. Somehow that ball had a lot of pace on it, but nothing a Sharp can't handle. And after an extended period of play in AyyJay's end, Sharp retakes possession, and he might look to run down the clock here. No, in fact, he turns around early. This is an aggressive Sharp. He wants more goals. He could have very easily wasted 20 or 30 seconds off the clock by just rolling the ball into his back corner. And will he regret not doing so, because he got his attack saved, and then AyyJayy scored immediately at the other end of the field. So now instead of a 1 minute and 20 second game with a 3 goal difference, he's got 1 minute 26 second game with only a 2 goal difference. I know a lot of you will be glad to see Sharp not going for the time waste play, just bravely continuing the attack. But against AyyJayy, that could have been a mistake, and it's starting to look like it was. Did Sharp play the clock properly? I don't think so. He's only got a 1 goal lead now and a lot of time left for AyyJayy. He might not even need much time. That's an opportunity he can shoot. Decides to go for the boost instead. Was going to be a tricky shot. Definitely quite an aggressive play. AyyJayy wanted to go for it. Stays safe from the demo. AyyJayy fires a question at Sharp's net. Sharp doesn't have the best answer, in fact, as AyyJayy takes his boost away and reassumes possession of the ball. AyyJayy, little double touch attempt, or was it a pinch off the bar? Didn't work out. He's in a bit of trouble here. He can't get back. And AyyJayy punished for kind of squashing the ball against the crossbar instead of letting it drop down. Only 43 seconds left, but oh, we might have a game because Sharp has just single jumped on his approach instead of dodging. Absolute disaster. Well, at least he didn't do that on the previous kickoff, or we would have had a tie game. Still, not ideal for, in my opinion, the underdog for this series. Was Sharp's last series on stream a loss against Kinset? I believe it was. I didn't check before going live here. I know AyyJay's last series on stream was a win. Oh, great save by AyyJayy. Now Sharp still in the vicinity, but he missed the boost steal. This is huge. Sharp in a lot of trouble here. AyyJayy right behind him. Sharp keeps his composure, does not own goal, but his boost has been stolen, and AyyJayy finds the opening. That was so close for Sharp, but turning around too early while making a boost steal in the offensive corner has just cost him a goal at the other end. And think back again, earlier in the game, did he play the clock wrong? Good shot by Sharp. He's still in an advantageous spot at the end of the game. Crushing kickoff. AyyJayy went under it, and now with 6 seconds remaining, Sharp's got his lead back. I almost said Shark. Wouldn't be a bad name actually for a Rocket League player. AyyJayy wants the ball carry. Sharp not going to give it to him, and that's a really good closer to the game there for Sharp. He knew that AyyJayy was likely to go for the ball carry because of course it is 0 seconds. You need to keep the ball off the ground, as you all know. But yeah, maybe AyyJayy had other options. He could have made a beeline for the wall potentially. Not sure if that would be easy though with the way the ball was sitting. Sharp still could dive in over his head with the challenge. But risky close to the game for Sharp. He got the win. And I don't know if he's going to be feeling too confident going into game 2 because AyyJayy was coming back there and it was a late kickoff goal that saved him. AyyJayy starting off game 2 exactly how he likes to play ones these days. In the air, styling on his opponents. Sharp's aerial defense has been pretty good though, I will say. That's a very nice demo. AyyJayy had him beaten to the boost, but Sharp one step ahead. He's looking to see where AyyJay's spawning. Wants to cross him over here. AyyJayy tried to fake a challenge. Get Sharp to pull the trigger early, but he read it. This is perfect spacing by Sharp. Notice how he doesn't go for the huge run up on the ball that I'm sure a lot of players would have gone for in that rolling ball dribble. Stayed close to it because he saw that AyyJayy was there. In fact, I'm positive AyyJayy would have gone for a real challenge had Sharp backed off a bit further. So credit to Sharp, he's reacted perfectly to what AyyJayy was doing in defense. Flip reset from AyyJayy. Size up the game at the near post. Let's take a look at what Sharp saw here. He did miss the boost in the corner, but that's not the reason he's been scored on. It's just perfect placement from AyyJayy, straight over Sharp's head, directly above him. Very difficult place to react to. Ball does get into the goal so quickly there. Oh, great ball chase by AyyJayy. He reads Sharp like a book, and he's got the first lead that he's had all series long. Sharp needed an extra touch there. That's greedy for him. Definitely a greedy Sharp play there. Needs to try and settle down. AyyJay's been on a good streak at the end of the last game and now in the beginning of this one. Whatever it is that he changed about his play is certainly working out well. Sharp is in trouble here. This is definitely a goal for AyyJayy if he plays his car right. It looks like he will. It's easy early challenge from Sharp, and the boost starving is really taking its toll. AyyJayy just looks so likely to score in all of these positions, and I think it's purely because I think he has the aerial advantage even when Sharp has boost. So when Sharp doesn't have boost, that's just such a huge position for AyyJayy to be able to aerial attack like he does. Constantly have control of the ball. Just look at this. There's no opening for Sharp to exploit. Even when AyyJayy messes up and drops the ball, he's still got a recovery as a backup plan. Really well done by AyyJayy. 3 goals to the good. That is why AyyJayy is so dangerous. It's one of the reasons why he's so dangerous. Speed. It's got to be another one. And that's a good read as well. There was no backup plan here. If he misses the shot from this position, it's probably a goal for Sharp. Confidence from AyyJayy. He knew where the ball was going to bounce, and he made it work. Yeah, I'm behind a lot in the alerts, guys. I'll catch up after, or sometime middle of the series or after it, if there's a gap. Sharp does find 1 goal at the far post. This is a pretty good challenge angle for him. Very safe one to take. He was over the top of AyyJayy, and even if AyyJayy does get a bigger piece of the ball, it's not going to be dangerous for Sharp. He's got so much more work to do here. AyyJay's completely turned this series on his head. Well, that's a good start though. Oh, not too far off. Another goal for Sharp. Boost continues to be an issue for him though. Had to double back for that boost after initially missing it, but oh dear, AyyJayy might be thinking a bit too much about the boost. He's just ran straight past the ball, left it for Sharp in his hunt for the boost, and then escaping a potential demo. So, you know, in one way, good on AyyJayy for seeing the danger of the demo before it came in, but maybe a bit too much of a reaction to it. Sharp should be scoring here as well. This is suddenly a very close game. Role reversal from game 1. AyyJayy getting bumped clean out of position, and Sharp puts another one in at the other end of the field. Long way to go. Sharp scaring AyyJayy away from the ball. That's a kickoff goal! Just as important as the one in the last game. And all of a sudden, we've got a tie game. There's still more than half the game to go. I don't know how exactly this happened. I don't know if AyyJayy does as well. He was in full control. Now here comes Sharp for the rebound. He's put it wide. A nice recovery. He steals him a boost, and he's still got AyyJayy backed up into a corner. AyyJayy trying to face the ball. Oh, he's baited in the challenge, and he's avoided the demo somehow, and now he's back in front. 6-5. AyyJayy was expecting Sharp to make a play on that ball, and he was okay with the idea of Sharp making a play on that ball as well. It's too difficult of an angle to work with. What's LSU? Louisiana State University. Yes, one of the CRL teams, if I'm not mistaken. Don't know who Sharp's teammates are in CRL. So I'm not from America, so I don't really get the whole college thing. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. Always has a lot of viewers. Press C in chat if you watch CRL. Then anyone who's got questions about it, you can steer them towards the people who type C, because I don't watch it. There you go, we've got a couple of CRL viewers in here. Quite a lot, actually. A lot of CRL viewers. They can all answer your questions about CRL. The defense in the ceiling from Sharp, who spawns at a friendly time for him, but AyyJay's mind gamed him. Sharp gives him some credit for this one. A little bit of a level change there from AyyJayy. Sharp expecting him to rush that ball as early as he could. That is often the play in that position when the opponent is going for the boost in the back corner. AyyJayy just slows down at the very last second. Lets the ball go underneath Sharp. 2 goal to the good. It's not as handsome a lead as he had earlier in this game. That's a lead nonetheless. Oh dear, AyyJayy. A bit risky there, mate. That was a slow reaction, or rather, no reaction at all. That's what Sharp was doing. Sharp tries to set himself up for a counter-attack straight down the middle. He's got to be careful here. That's almost in off the post. At the end of the day, it's a good read for Sharp. And he's got AyyJayy jumping at the ball in a panic here. And that's 7-6. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Sharp makes a 15 boost to 65 boost position work out for him. Really nice 50-50. Evolution is playing CRL this season. Can our LCS players play CRL? I suppose they can if you're in the college, right? And look at that, guys. Another kickoff goal for Sharp. I swear, he picks the most important moments in the game to get kickoff goals in. And it's the exact same side that AyyJayy lost kickoffs in earlier on. He keeps losing to this left-hand side of his. Needs to lean more into that angle if he's going to stop Sharp's kickoff goals from coming in. Now Sharp, even in a favourable position here, has the boost in the back corner, has the ball with him. AyyJayy trying to find a way to get in his face. Look how much space Sharp's made for himself here though. AyyJayy puts in a solid challenge, and he puts in a solid shot. Sharp just didn't do enough. He had so much space, didn't do anything with it. Wanted to flick AyyJayy late in the game, and AyyJayy read his mind, moved in for the challenge, and now he's up by 1. Yeah, there's probably a couple of CRL teams that are significantly better than others if they were letting our LCS team play, right? Hey, go on, thanks for the raid. Hopefully, good stream, man. AyyJay's really getting bullied in kickoffs here. Are you guys watching this game? Are you guys seeing what's happening? Every time AyyJayy goes ahead, kickoff goal, they're back level. There you go. He figured it out. He's stronger on the left side, and now he doesn't lose. Do you see that? Instead of flipping to the right, AyyJayy flipped to the left, and then boom, he wins the kickoff. That's it. It's that simple. It is that simple. And it might look like total luck here. You might be thinking, oh man, Sharp ties the game, pure luck, and then AyyJayy wins the game with pure luck and revenge. But actually, credit to AyyJayy there. He realized why he was losing kickoffs. He noticed, well, Sharp seems to be pretty strong on this side of the ball, so maybe I'll flip that way, and boom, kickoff goal for him. And that's what you need to do in 1v1. You can't be losing kickoffs on the same side over and over again. You can't just go in with a preset idea of what you're going to do and ignore what your opponent is doing. That's refusal to adapt, and that's going to get you when they're losing any kickoffs over and over again.
Hope all is well.
Yeah, all's well, man. I'm going to read out all the alerts later on because I'm pretty far behind on them and I don't want to lose my spot.
Had a lovely stream, Johnny.
I guess that's
doing great with Teddy.
Recovery by AyyJayy. Oh, it's such a shame he couldn't get that goal. Brilliant play on the ceiling. Well done by Sharp here as well. This was not an easy move to make because AyyJayy played the ball off the post on purpose, noticing that Sharp was lined up on the inside wall of said post. Look at AyyJay's controller. Sharp trying to sneak in from behind the ball to make an early challenge. You know, I don't really mind that strategy from Sharp. Might look extremely silly to just run the entire length of the field at your opponent who's ball carrying. but that's got to keep AyyJayy honest. He's going to be thinking now that any minute in the game Sharp could just be challenging him. So even though it didn't work, it's not a bad idea that Sharp's done that. He'll have AyyJayy panicking at times when there's really no need to panic now. We'll have to wait and see if that has any impact on AyyJayy and how early he plays the ball from now on. Sharp continuing the aggression here. He doesn't want AyyJayy to have the control like he's had most of the last few games. Midfield play has been dominated by AyyJayy, even though kickoffs have kept the game pretty close. Sharp deciding that he doesn't need boost to win. He's just going to keep on going, regardless of what the total is in the bottom right corner.
My money's on AyyJayy.
AyyJayy. Okay, Brian, not sure why you're pronouncing his name like that, but I'm sure a lot of people agree with your prediction. Sharp does have AyyJayy panicking here, although it's not when AyyJayy's on the ball, it's when AyyJayy's off the ball. Very nice 50-50 manipulation by Sharp. Just blocking the challenge while keeping the ball under control at the same time. First time catching a stream, love the content. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. You've picked a good day for it if you like North American 1v1, because after this we should have another series. But not until we're finished with this best of 5, AyyJayy and Sharp. I can see that one going the distance for sure, especially based on what we've seen so far. But AyyJayy certainly has the upper hand. Finished strong in game 1, even though he didn't get the comeback completed. And he managed to get the win in game 2 as well. Really is nothing in offense that he won't try. AyyJayy, confident no matter what the position. With his aerial control, I don't blame him. He's so efficient with his movement. As soon as he takes off, Sharp not falling for the mind games. Here goes AyyJayy again though. Sharp's coming into position early, and look at that. Like we talked about earlier, Sharp made an early challenge that didn't work, but that's got AyyJayy thinking that Sharp's going to keep doing it, and that's exactly what just happened. Sharp faked a challenge coming off the back wall, and AyyJayy had to go for an early flip reset to counter it. Didn't work out. Sharp comes away with the ball, and now we've got a tie game at the other end of the field. These are the things you've got to think about. There's an entire meta game inside every single 1v1 that you watch to do with challenges and reacting to challenges. And right now Sharp is one step ahead in that metagame. I wonder if AyyJayy is going to read the next fake challenge, or is he going to fall for one again? Pretty easy giveaway of possession there for AyyJayy, not enough power on the shot. Sharp didn't have good vision, had to play that one blind over the top. He is going to go for an off the wall aerial play of his own. But it's not quite as all in as AyyJayy's are. Sharp doesn't have the same confidence in these positions, thinking more about the recovery than the play itself. He's trying for this boost respawn, gets it the second time. That's a great bounce for Sharp to work with, and that is about as good placement as you're going to see all day. AyyJayy wanted the 100 boost in the back corner, it didn't spawn for him, and he just ends up in no man's land. But perfect dribbling from Sharp. He kept the ball well away from AyyJayy. There was no way that AyyJayy could make a challenge from one of Sharp's blind spots there. Suddenly this series is back in his favour, but now by 2 goals. And it's all, I think, about that failed challenge that started the game. As silly as that might sound. Sharp is inside AyyJayy's head right now. He's got him panicking. He started off the game so aggressively. Now he's actually playing quite passive. He's just letting AyyJayy give him the ball over and over again. I wonder if AyyJayy's going to notice what Sharp is doing. Open net for Sharp. Decides to shoot it accurately rather than quickly. AyyJayy desperately needs boost. Sharp knows that and he wants to try and punish him. Nice bump by Sharp, but AyyJayy resilient and very nice control. Gets him the possession back. Look again though. Sharp has him jumping, but AyyJayy reacts well to the jump actually. It's a great recovery because for a moment it looked like Sharp had AyyJayy beaten, but look at that little flight back down from AyyJayy. He just grounded himself quicker than Sharp was expecting, and he barely managed to get the flick over Sharp before the challenge could connect. AyyJayy has a chance now. He's got a real chance, and he's trying to play the advantage here. Had Sharp facing the wrong way. Sharp has all the cards. What's he going to do with them? Reads the fake challenge. Pops the ball up high. Bumps AyyJayy, but AyyJayy still makes contact with the ball. So we've got just over 30 seconds left. And a chance for AyyJayy to equalize. He's put the ball straight into Sharp though. Good recovery. Keeps him in position. It looks like Sharp. He's just too quick and he's too prepared for AyyJayy's tricks this time around. AyyJayy didn't see Sharp coming in. Decided on. And again, I've got to credit Sharp. Very safe angles to be making these challenges from, and he is going to play the clock here, so he's not going to make the same mistake that he did in game 1. Oh, almost gave AyyJayy an opening though. Yeah, Sharp just wants to get the ball away from AyyJayy here. In the goal or out of it, doesn't matter as long as it's not in AyyJay's control. He's going to get a goal just to put this game beyond all doubt, essentially. And he gives himself a 2-1 lead in the series. Really well played here by Sharp. This adaptation that he made to his defensive game at the start of game number 3, so smart. Totally knocked the wind out of AyyJay's sails, and AyyJayy can't just come forward with as much confidence as he did in the previous games. Now he's thinking all the time, well, is Sharp actually just ball chasing? Is he coming at me from his side of the field? Is he just rushing a challenge again? And now it's up to AyyJayy to adapt. Is he going to mix up his defense, or mix up his offense rather? Catch Sharp off guard. Alright, well, it looks like AyyJay's going to take a moment here, so let me say thank you to Sparkling W for the 12-month tier 1, Dr. Big Kahuna for the brand new Prime, Coaside for the 18-month Prime, welcome back. Lil Lidge Cook, I never know, is it LLJ Cook or... I always forget every month how to say this name. Welcome back for the 8-month tier 1. It's you that spammed all the 8s, I should have known. It would be an 8-monther. Corax191, thanks to the 25-month tier 1. Literally 24 just like yesterday. Maybe you just forgot to share the 24 for a long time and then boom, 25 months immediately. Boom, Texas for Jonas. Did I say Texas? I meant to say Tetris. Hopefully somebody got that reference even though I messed it up. And there is a good flick from AyyJayy. It's a similar offensive strategy to the last game from Sharp. Just getting in AyyJay's face early. Defensive strategy, I should say. Boom, Tetris for Jonas, yeah. What a video. That video, I don't know why YouTube keeps recommending it to me. Even no matter what I'm watching, it's like, watch this here. You're going to like this Tetris World Championship. By the way, if you haven't watched that, you should watch it right after this video. Because really cool. Everybody's played Texas. I keep saying Texas. Tetris. Everybody played Tetris. But you probably don't realize just how good people are at that game until you watch the World Champs. Was it Jeff? Was it Jonas and Jeff? I forgot what the other guy was called. It's so funny. The names are so identical. Yeah, go watch that video after this. You'll have a good time. You're not going to regret it. I promise. Unless you're planning to watch another one of my videos, then of course do that instead. Keep watching my videos. Thank you. Appreciate that. Texas is your favorite game. How many of you are going to RLCS in Texas? Type T in chat if you're going to be there. I'm not sure if I will yet. Not sure. Tetris pros are insane. They are. You know, people who have only played Rocket League once or twice probably think the exact same thing about Rocket League because they're like, oh yeah, that game where you drive around on the ground and hit the ball into the goal. Yeah, I played that game. Wait, people are flying? What? Wait, what? People fly? I can totally see like complete Rocket League noobs reacting this way every time that they see something modern. Stuff that people can pull off. Where's RLCS going to be? Is it Dallas? Go on. I think it's Dallas. Check out Rocket League's most recent video. Programmed Rocket League air shows. It's insane. I might do that actually. It sounds pretty cool. Yeah, Dallas this year. Dallas at the end of April, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, the wave dash fail actually gives AyyJayy the possession. Looking to go underneath Sharp, but Sharp, not for the first time this series, sees AyyJay's tricks coming. Mind games haven't been too effective for AyyJayy. I think although he certainly has a mechanical edge, especially in the air, Sharp has been one step ahead of him for a lot of this series mentally. Another fake challenge working out because AyyJayy has to be thinking about the ball chase. Still a very low scoring game here. With AyyJayy ahead by 1. Boost still coming in for Sharp. But look at the control for AyyJayy. Not a lot of boost, but still plenty speed to catch up to that one. You can forgive Sharp for not thinking AyyJayy had this one under control, because he really had to work to catch up with it with no boost. But AyyJayy doesn't really have any problems getting his car moving quickly, even if boost is an issue. A nice bathroom, thanks to the 9-month tier 1. You did say you like barbecue, you're going to bring you some good stuff at LAN. Yeah, that, like I said, you're still here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be there. I'm not 100% on my plans for late April. We'll have to figure that one out. But I'll tweet as soon as I know whether or not. Well, if I am going, I'll tweet it out. So yeah, just give me a follow on twitter.com/JohnnyBindersRye. If you want to know all the stuff that I'm getting up to throughout the year. And also every time that I'm going to be streaming, because I know a lot of people say, hey Johnny, I'm always missing your streams. How do I know when you're going to go live? Well, I don't have a schedule. I like to keep my streams completely variable, time-wise, so that I can do them whenever and however I can't, whenever an opportunity comes up to stream a good match, I'll just go live with it. Nice control by AyyJayy. 4-1 here. Challenge was friendly to him without bounced off the ceiling. Still, good positioning. Use this little indicator to know exactly where the ball is going to land. And he just pops it on target. But yeah, if you want to know when I'm going live, just follow me on Twitter. I tweet every time. Or I try to remember to tweet every time before I go live. That's usually the plan. So it looks like we might be seeing a Game 5 here. It's a Game 5s recently on the channel. A lot of people are convinced that my show matches are in fact scripted. That's amazing to me. I think it's a testament to how fun 1v1 is to watch as a game mode, because you never get like legitimate accusations made to any other Rocket League game mode, or at least competitive Rocket League game mode, that the content is scripted. Never happens. 1v1, every other series, there's probably someone out there who believes that it's scripted, because the stuff that can happen is just so insane with the volatility the kickoffs bring to the matchup. I think Sharp just totally faked himself in the last play. That's not right. That's why I'm not reacting too much to it. I think he just flipped away from the ball. But still a winnable game, especially if we think about the comeback that he made in game number 1. Or the comeback that AyyJayy made in game number 1. I think it was Sharp making the comeback in game number 2. We've seen pretty big goal swings from both players. Sharp make another one happen. That's a good bump on AyyJayy on the back wall. The ball doesn't sit too kindly for him, and AyyJayy will get back and take it to safety. That should be the game in the bag for AyyJayy. All he needs to do is keep the ball away from Sharp. His bump didn't really do too much there, and he's done well to get a piece of Sharp afterwards. But Sharp, sort of reminiscent to AyyJayy's goal earlier, just catches the ball as it comes down off the ceiling and puts it into the goal. AyyJayy way too far out of position here, and he needs to be careful. One kickoff goal is all Sharp needs to give AyyJayy a real headache at the end of game 4. AyyJayy just wants to get into the 5th game and start building a lead for himself there. Sharp's in a great position, pass to himself, and I like the play. It's shot selection that definitely surprised AyyJayy, but Sharp unable to execute, and AyyJayy saves to follow up as well to secure a game 4 win. That sends us into the 5th and final match of the series. Sharp really gave it a good go there. Love the shot selection, passing the ball to himself off that near post. He just didn't go at it with full confidence. Just a moment of hesitation and the ball was past him. The opportunity was gone. Thank you, by the way, to a cross-eyed sniper for the Prime sub. We've got He Who Beat Me, the tier 1. Welcome. Purple Mongoose 69, thanks to the Twitch Prime. Satsuiki, thanks to the 5-month tier 1. Hope you're doing good. Guan, thanks to the host stand, the 28-month tier 1. Good, you had a good stream. It's good to hear you had a good stream.
Sub times 8, hooray.
Conrad Allen, thanks to the 32-month Prime. We've got a 4-month Prime from Fawns. Welcome back. Delivery Boy, thanks for the Prime. We've got 4 more here. Boyers, thanks to the 16-month Prime. Indigo RL and Blake Mack. Thank you both for the brand new primes. And Nymph with the 8th sub and the 7th in a row. This flip reset goal is for you. Thank you very much for that one, Sharp. One of the better ones you're going to see today. What placement. That is impressive. He didn't even flip his car upside down too early in the flight. Made it look like he might be going for some kind of floor pinch early on. And all of a sudden, he's wrapped himself around it. Reset on the ball. Flicked it into the bar. And there's no recovery there for AyyJayy. 1-1 here. Do I have my... I think I have my chat on. Yeah, I do. Text chat's enabled. I just had to check that. So I sometimes turn it off when I'm playing late night ranked. I don't know about you guys, but when I've talked about this before, when I play Rocket League, I just want to chill and not really... Well, if I play Rocket League by myself, I don't really want to interact with anybody. I just want to play Rocket League, chill out, listen to some music, and play the game. Focus 100% on the game. So, yeah, if you ever run into me late night and you say something and I don't reply, that's why. It's because I just have my chat turned off. Nothing personal. AyyJayy gets one in front here. It's a good bump, though, by Sharp. Oh! I was about to say he's right back in it. He's kind of missed it. And not only that, but he greeted afterwards. Oh, dear. Sharp with a couple of misplays back-to-back. Could have just thrown this series wide open. Should have been scored in. It was a tight angle. No doubt he should have been scored in it. And afterwards you could see he wanted to right the wrong. He was aware of the fact that he should have scored it as well, and he made it's a direct line for AyyJayy's goal. Hold on a second though. AyyJayy has he just been pull shot into a double touch own goal here? Hold on a second. Check out this. I think AyyJayy's just instinctively floated the ball here. He got slammed in the general direction of a rebound, and then his instinct kicked in. He's like, alright, yeah, I can score this. Wait a minute, why am I scoring this? What am I doing? I think a lot of own goal rebounds happen because of that. You're so used to trying to rebound the ball in that you just end up flying at it, accidentally score. That is unbelievable. Sharp with the pull shot from well inside his own half. That's a good save from AyyJayy. Look at that. What's a wave dash? That's a very nice way to set one up. He's driving off the post very low to the ground so he can wave dash more quickly into position. And the flip reset revenge denied by the bar. Sharp should be tying the game up here, but no, AyyJayy blocks one shot. Sharp didn't realize how fast that one was bouncing. Now he's in a bit of trouble. And AyyJayy gets it past him. That's some brilliant defense from AyyJayy. Looked like Sharp was going to go ahead, and tie the game, I'll say. AyyJayy quick to get back and quick to get in the way. Shouldn't that last own goal bounce have gone out? Didn't look like it would go down in the replay. Oh, AyyJayy, so he was trying to read a different bounce, it would seem. He thought the ball was going to bounce like up and he could hit it sideways. He was intentionally flying at the ball. He just didn't want to catch it quite as clean as he did. I suppose we'll have to take a look at the replay itself. Find out exactly what happened to him. Yeah, it looked like one of those goals where, you know, in Rumble, you grapple onto the ball and somebody smacks it the entire length of the field and you're just helplessly flying after with the grappling hook. It looked like that. He couldn't get away from it. He was just flying and he's like, oh no, I'm going to belly flop this, aren't I? Heavy touch by Sharp, a couple of them way too hard as he tries to set up a shot in the near post area. Sharp's getting desperate here and can't really blame him. AyyJayy has frustrated him this game. He's had a couple of very nice saves. Oh dear, Sharp still got to be thinking about that open net miss from earlier as he whiffs the ball completely. AyyJayy also missing an open net in essence there. Oh, big dunk from AyyJayy. How about that? Sharp was aware that AyyJayy had the reset here. He's trying to back off to give himself time to react. AyyJayy just plowed straight through him, dunks him on the goal line after a wave dash setup. Now we've got less than half the game to go. Sharp trailing by 4, and the crossbar is not kind to him. He wanted the rebound early there, but it bounces too far down. And again, just like earlier in the game, Sharp feels robbed, tries to right the wrong by putting a follow-up goal in quickly, and ends up getting scored on at the other end. If you took away both of these goals, then you've got a totally different game, especially the one earlier on. If Sharp just accepted the fact that he missed the open net and played on normally, no way is he getting scored on there. He'll probably just continue attacking, collect the boost in the corner, see what he can do. Nice little fake there by Sharp, and he is going to get one back. It's a bit of an awkward one for AyyJayy, a bit uncomfortable. Jumps up just high enough to sit on top of the ball and stop it. And that's about it. No clear ball there. 7-3. Sharp's still in this, especially with how dominant his kickoffs have been at times. Just couldn't find enough boost in his approach there. Just the one pad. And AyyJayy's aerial game still so consistent. Notice how he's blocking the clear ball during his entire flight path here. He's just on the opposite side of the ball. Even if Sharp does make contact, AyyJayy's getting a piece of it.
It's the only food that contains phenocembrin, an antioxidant associated with improved brain functioning.
That's interesting. I was going to blow up. Thanks to the 32-month prime. So, could you elaborate on that? What kind of brain functions improve just from having honey? And how much honey do you need to improve brain function? That's very interesting. Braden519, thanks to the Twitch Prime sub. Also got Kibby266 for the Prime, brand new as well. Welcome. That's why you're on an only honey diet. Exactly. I'm definitely curious to know more about that. I mean, I figured, you know, honey has got to be good for you because bees are pretty cool. So I'm sure they wouldn't make a bad product. You can always trust the bees to know what's best for us. But yeah, I didn't know it was good at improving brain function. Don't even know what that means. What kind of function? You think jam is good for Rocket League IQ? Is it though? Is it? I don't know if it is. And how do you even get real honey? Like, isn't most of the honey that you buy in supermarkets just, you know, half fake? It's just half a bunch of sugar and other things that aren't actually honey. Always suspicious. I'm like, how is this so cheap? The bees, honestly, how many bees just worked for an entire month to make this much honey and it's 50 pence? No way. Those bees are underpaid. This has to be fake. I'm always suspicious about honey, man. You buy the fake honey. Yeah, but how do you buy real honey? Where do you get the real honey from? I want the real honey. So besides a really insane late comeback here from Sharp, it is going to be AyyJayy taking this one in 5. Let's see if Sharp can land the bump. Does. And that is in fact gone in. Okay. Credit to Sharp. He's not giving up here. AyyJayy was close to getting a save on this one. But the touch that he did get was sort of nullified. It was certainly dampened. And the fact that Sharp landed on him right as he hit the ball. Sharp does not have the time though to be messing around in his half like this. When I say messing around, it's not entirely his fault. He's got to get the ball moving. He needs to score right here, right now. Hey, but he's figured out a winning strategy late in the game. That's 2 in a row with the bumps. Okay, we've got a game if he can get a kickoff goal here. It doesn't need to be a direct kickoff goal, just a very strong kickoff possession. Oh, it's not going to happen though. Unlucky for Sharp. And that is the issue when you leave yourself so late in the game to make the comeback. And AyyJayy will be closing this one out without giving him back the ball, I'm sure. Sharp doesn't want to give AyyJayy a celebratory goal, but still, AyyJayy takes the series. GG's. Didn't have the smoothest series compared to what he wanted. He says, was there a prize pool? Nah, I don't think there was, wait. Nah, sorry. Unlucky AyyJayy. Just curious. GG's to AyyJayy and Sharp. Thanks to both of them for playing. AyyJayy gutted at the end of that one to find out that he hasn't won the lion's share of the money. Look at that little goal there. We need to go take a look. We need to take another look at this. Hold on. How does this happen? How does this occur in a game of this level? Let's find out. Let's find out. Right, wait. Let's see what did Sharp see on this play. Oh wait, it was the previous one, wasn't it? Yeah, no. Wait. When did it happen? Maybe it was... Oh, it was this goal. It was this goal. Okay. Bam. Yeah, AyyJayy just wanted to touch this to the side, I guess. Yeah, he's trying to fly to hit this to the side. Oh, I'll tell you what he's trying to do, actually. He was trying to go under it. See how he's leaning back at the end here? I mean, I can only imagine he's trying to go under the ball or something. Then it bounced further down than he's expected. Well, whatever AyyJayy was expecting to happen there clearly didn't pan out, but he got the win regardless. He did get the W. Congratulations. Upsetting the current NA #1 in ranked.